Avanya, what do you think about a guy that if you texted him, my garbage needs to be taken out, if he actually drove over and did it, what would you think about him? Would it give you the ick?
I would consider him a friend.
A friend.
Friend
Yes,
That's my buddy.
That's what we call those guys, friends.
Yeah, I think I have like 4 or 5 guys that would do that right now. And we have never gone on a date. We've never done anything. It's because they're just friends. Like, they just want to help me out, protect me. They still have those great qualities, but it's like, I'm not sexually attracted to you because you're going to take out my garbage.
You've never gone on a date, but have they ever asked you on a date?
Oh, yeah.
So some of these guys, do you think if they were like who they are, how they look, the rest of their life, if they weren't doing the stuff that kind of gave you the ick, maybe they're a little more toxic, a little more unavailable, do you think you may be interested in them then?
Are you saying if they weren't at all what they are, then would you be attracted to them?
Well, outside of the coming over to take your garbage out and your shoulder to cry on, whatever else it is that's giving you the ick, right?
I think the moment that I talk about another guy and complain to a guy about another guy, they know that they probably don't have a chance anymore.
Yeah.
See, and a lot of guys don't understand this, right? A lot of guys are like hanging out in weights, and they're going to be your shoulder to cry on for the guy that's a little bit less available than them, you know, that takes what they want, that's a little more toxic, and you're going to complain about that guy because obviously, you know, he's doing things that irritate you. And a lot of guys think, oh, I'll be her shoulder to cry on, and then maybe I'll get a chance. So is that something you've seen where these guys that, you know, they're kind of like there for you, even if they're not getting anything out of it? You know, are these guys that, you know, have you seen they try to make a move at some point?
Oh, yeah. I think they all try to, you know, have their own strategy in how. That's the thing is like, strategy or not, I'm going to be attracted to what I'm attracted to. And I think everyone has the right to be or not to be attracted to something. And I think the coercion of like all of these guys being like, I'm going to coerce the hottest woman to be with me by all these strategies. I think that's honestly like not very fair and kind of wrong. And I think they should maybe look internally about like, oh yeah, I do have a lot of credit card debt. I should maybe fix that. I do have kind of a crappy car. I do have, I haven't gotten my nutrition right. I go out on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I should probably get that right. And I feel like
he hasn't gotten his nutrition right, but he can't count his calories. He can't weigh his food.
No,
you have to just get it, right? You can't count it. You just have to know exactly how much is in the chicken.
Yes, eyeball it.
Yeah.
He's just got to be born ripped. What do you mean? He can't.
You know when you're eating bad and when you're not eating bad.
Yeah.
You know deep down, you're like, yes, I had tater tots loaded. I could have had the Caesar salad, but instead I didn't. I know that the next couple of days I'm going to have to start, you know.
Yeah, when I'm sitting there eating butter cake, I'm like, maybe the salad or the steak would have been better for this.
I mean, you might be happier, so slay.
So guys watching, and I tell guys this that I work with one-on-one, like if you fix the furnace and it was like a whole day project, you had to call 10 people, you know, you had to download the owner's manual, you broke 5 things in the process, don't show her any of that. Just show her the fixed furnace. So same thing with your food, right? Don't show her the calorie counting you're doing. Don't show her all the stuff in the app, you know, for your hypertrophy for the gym. Just show her the results. She doesn't want to see the rest. It gives her the ick.
But honestly, I would love to see like, oh, you did all of that to get it, like to get that final result. Because I'm like, oh, wow, it took time. And this whole time you were putting thought into something to benefit us for me. So thank you. I don't know. That's like really nice.
So
you don't get
on that. Hold on. I got a question on that. Let's imagine you have this guy who's like, you don't like him at all. You're not interested, like attracted to him. Yeah. He's a good friend though. He's there. He's nice, but you're not attracted to him at all.
Yeah.
But over a few years, he's going to the gym. He He's working out. He gets ripped. He starts making a lot more money. Now he becomes what you normally would have thought was attractive. Are you going to be attracted to him, or are you still going to think of him as the guy he was before?
Honestly, personally speaking, I would have probably already hooked him up with one of my friends. So that's just a line I would never cross. Like, I don't know. I have my friends, and if I meet them a certain way, I've already made this picture in me. Like, no matter what you look like later to me, you're still going to be my homie. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm going to be like, okay,
so
I'm going to approve the ladies.
Hasn't gone on dates. He hasn't gone on dates with any of your friends. This is like 5 years later. Now he's making a lot of money.
Lonely,
he's jacked,
if I was
and
super lonely,
he asked you out on a date.
I was lonely.
Only if you're lonely.
Yeah, if I was lonely and I'm questioning everything I'm doing, I'd be like, honestly, maybe this is timing. Because timing's everything.
Questioning everything you're doing.
I'm going to interject. I think let him slide. I think if he's done everything in his manpower to level up and gotten everything, all of my, excuses he has overridden, I think I would see him in a different light. I think, you see these people, male and female, that go from not taking care of themselves to being these crazy fitness influencers, and people definitely see them in a different light, and they definitely treat them different, which is kind of a sad fact of the world. But I do think that people are attracted to beauty and wealth, but
also characteristics, exterior, cool, but are you still the same person mentally?
He's still driving over to take your garbage out. Yes.
I would be like, put garbage down. What are you doing?
What is he doing with the garbage? Just kidding.
No,
you don't want to know. All right. So Danny, when I was talking about, after she cooks, I'm not doing the dishes. You had a reaction to that. What was that?
I cook and do the dishes always.
Why is that?
Because generally speaking, in any relationship I've ever been in, I've been the type that you go make the money. I will do all the housework. We're a partnership. We're a team. It's the same amount of work in either way.
Bingo.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm glad that I didn't hear a lot of, I want a man that's sweet, that's thoughtful, that's communicative. When we asked what you want from a man, I was trying to trick you a little bit and get you to say some of these things that you want from a man. So what is that before a man can even get his foot in the door and show you what he's all about, what is it that you need from a man to be attracted to him in the first place?
All right, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that clip. If you want to check out the full-length podcast episode, you can find that right over here. Also, make sure you visit my website over here where you'll find my supplements, the opportunity to book me privately one-on-one for coaching, and most importantly, my new School of Unplugging, which you'll find on the courses tab. Newer to the channel, hit subscribe.